Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Unlocked, the podcast where we make learning English fun, accessible, and exciting. I'm your host, Ava.
And I'm Leo, your co-host. It's great to be here. And Ava, I've got to say, I'm genuinely excited about today's topic. It's something we all feel, no matter where we're from, and it's so important to be able to express it.
Absolutely, Leo. Today, we're diving into how to talk about excitement in English, especially for our beginner listeners. It's an emotion that lights us up, pushes us forward, and connects us with others. Imagine trying to tell a friend about fantastic news without showing any enthusiasm. It just wouldn't feel right, would it?
Exactly. It's like trying to describe a beautiful sunset in a monotone voice. The words might be there, but the feeling, the essence is lost. So let's start with the absolute basics. What's the go-to phrase for expressing personal excitement, Ava?
The absolute simplest and most common way is to say, I'm excited. It's direct, clear, and everyone understands it. For example, I'm excited about my vacation next month, or I'm excited for the weekend.
That's a fantastic starting point. And a quick grammar tip for our beginners. Remember to use excited with ed when you're talking about how you feel. The thing or event itself is exciting with ing. So, the movie is exciting, but I am excited to see the movie. It's a common mistake, but an important distinction.
That's a crucial point, Leo. Thank you for clarifying that. Now, beyond I'm excited, what are some other simple phrases for anticipating something good? Because often, excitement is about looking forward to something, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. A very popular one is, I can't wait. It really conveys that feeling of eager anticipation, almost like time is moving too slowly. You might say, I can't wait for my birthday party, or I can't wait to see you. It's short, punchy, and full of energy.
And it's so versatile. You can use it for big events or small, everyday things. Another great one, perhaps a little more formal, but still very common, is I'm looking forward to. This one is perfect for almost any situation. I'm looking forward to our meeting tomorrow. Or, I'm looking forward to trying that new restaurant.
Yes, I'm looking forward to is wonderful because it also implies a positive expectation. You're not just waiting, you're expecting something good. Now, let's think about situations where we feel excited. Ava, what's a common scenario that always gets people excited?
Travel. Leo, definitely travel. Planning a trip, especially to a new place, is always a source of immense excitement. You hear people say, I'm so excited about my trip to Japan, or I can't wait to explore Rome. The thought of new experiences, new cultures, new foods, it's all so thrilling.
Thrilling. That's a great word for our listeners. It's a step up from exciting, implying a bit more intensity or adventure. If something is thrilling, it often makes your heart beat a little faster. Think roller coasters, or maybe even getting a really surprising piece of good news.
Exactly. And speaking of intensity, sometimes excited just isn't strong enough. What if you're extremely excited, Leo? What phrases can we use then?
That's when we bring in some stronger vocabulary. You could say, I'm thrilled. It's similar to thrilling, but focused on your personal feeling. Or, if you're really, really happy and excited, you might say, I'm ecstatic. That word really emphasizes a feeling of overwhelming joy and excitement.
Ecstatic. That sounds like winning the lottery kind of excitement, doesn't it? Another common one, especially in more informal settings, is I'm pumped. This one has a great energetic feel to it, like I'm so pumped for the football game tonight, or I'm pumped to start my new job. It shows a readiness and eagerness.
Yes, pumped is fantastic for showing enthusiasm, especially for an upcoming event or activity. It's very common among friends. And sometimes it's not just about a single event. Sometimes you feel a general buzz of excitement. You could say, I'm buzzing with excitement, especially if there's a big event happening soon, like a holiday or a major festival.
That's a lovely expression, buzzing with excitement. It paints a vivid picture. And what about those moments when something incredible just happened? How do we react spontaneously?
Great question. That's when we use interjections. simple sounds or words that express immediate emotion. Things like wow, or awesome, or amazing. If your friend tells you they got accepted into their dream university, you might exclaim, wow, that's amazing. I'm so excited for you.
Those little words add so much color to our language. And don't forget yay or woohoo. These are very expressive, often used when something good actually happens, or when you're celebrating, like when your favorite team scores a goal.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine watching a football match. When your team scores, you don't just say, I am excited. You jump up and shout, goal, woohoo, or yes. It's all part of expressing that raw, uncontained excitement. Just like a child on Christmas morning. They don't give a detailed explanation. They just burst with joy and shouts of wow and look.
That's a perfect analogy, Leo. The purest form of excitement. For our listeners who are just starting out, how can they practice these expressions and make them feel more natural?
Excellent point, Ava. Practice is key. First, listen for these phrases. Watch English movies, TV shows, or listen to other podcasts, and notice how native speakers express excitement. Second, try to incorporate them into your own daily life. When something good happens, even if it's just, I'm excited about my coffee this morning, try saying it aloud.
That's great advice. You could also keep a small journal, and every day write down one thing you're excited about, and try to use a new phrase to describe it. Maybe one day it's, I'm looking forward to dinner, and the next it's, I'm thrilled about the concert tickets I bought. Small steps make a big difference.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment with your tone of voice and even some simple gestures, even if you're just practicing alone. The more you connect a feeling with the words and how you physically express them, the more natural they'll become.
It's all about making those connections. And remember that common pitfall we mentioned earlier. I'm exciting versus I'm excited. One more time, Leo. Can you give a quick reminder?
Of course. Remember, if you feel the emotion, you are excited, ends with ed. If something causes the emotion, it is exciting, ends with ing. So, I am excited because the movie is exciting. Get that right, and you'll sound much more natural.
Perfect. And thinking about the different levels of excitement, what are some adverbs our listeners can use to dial up or down the intensity?
Great question. To intensify excited, you can use adverbs like really, very, so, or extremely. So, I'm really excited. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. Or I'm extremely excited. They all make the feeling stronger. So excited is probably the most common informal way to show strong excitement.
Yes, I'm so excited is almost a classic. It's perfect for everything from telling a friend about a new puppy to sharing news about an upcoming trip. And don't forget the informal expressions like over the moon or on cloud nine when you're incredibly happy and excited. They paint such a lovely picture of extreme happiness.
Those are fantastic, a bit more advanced, but wonderful to aim for. Over the moon because you're so happy, you floated beyond Earth. And on cloud nine, suggesting the highest level of happiness. Imagine someone telling you they just got a dream job. They might say, I'm absolutely over the moon.
That's a beautiful way to put it, Leo. So to recap for our listeners, we covered the basics like I'm excited, I can't wait, and I'm looking forward to. We then ventured into stronger words like thrilled, pumped, and ecstatic. We talked about common scenarios like travel and events, and the power interjections like wow and yay.
And we emphasized the critical difference between excited and exciting, which is super important. Plus, we shared tips on how to practice and make these expressions a natural part of your English vocabulary. The key is to embrace the emotion and not be afraid to voice it.
Precisely. Expressing excitement isn't just about learning new words. It's about adding personality and genuine emotion to your communication. It makes your English sound more natural and allows you to connect more deeply with others. So go out there, find things that excite you, and practice talking about them.
We hope this episode has given you plenty of new phrases and the confidence to use them. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep finding those exciting moments in your life to talk about.
Thank you for tuning in to English Unlocked. We're always excited to share these language tips with you. Until next time, keep learning and keep getting excited.
Bye for now.